Okay. Okay, hopefully this is working. Had a little problems with the mic. I think I got it worked out. So, but we're going to go ahead and do a full playthrough of MW5 Clans Ghost Bear DLC. I have a full playthrough of the original game sitting on my YouTube channel, but stream or Twitch only keeps it for so long, so that's why I put it over there. I'm going to do the same thing with this after I'm done. So I just finished this last night on Trueborn. As you can see, this was late last night. I was up to 5:46 in the morning playing it, and I ended it, and I finally got the perfect game, and I got my little decal back in my Steam stuff. So I actually finished it on Trueborn last night, but we're not going to play Trueborn. I just finished playing it on Trueborn, so I'm going to probably play it on either normal or expert, one of those, or at least maybe normal the first one and the rest of them on expert, because that first mission really sucks because you're using stock mechs and you don't even get to pick which ones they are. So I'll probably start out on normal on the just for the first mission and then pop it up to expert. So, but I got to make a new game, so that's what we're going to do first. Just popping out quick to see if the stream looks good. So I'm going to make a new campaign. As you can see, that was the one I finished last night. Do It Right was my playthrough on expert mode of the original. Ghost Bear one here. This was the first time I played Ghost Bear. I think I did that on normal or expert. And then I played this one, and this one's totally done on Trueborn. And this one here, I started playing it again, but then Ghost Bear came out, so I stopped playing. I have to finish that one. But let's make a new one. Just so I know what it is, I'm going to put stream. We're going to leave it on normal for now, and once I get that first mission done, maybe I'll pop it up to expert. Alright, and then let me make sure my options are still set, because there's certain things I like to have off or on, and so I'll just make sure it should be classics, what I like. I like to use the cockpit. Alright. I pull this back a little bit so I can see more in my cockpit. Normally I think the default's 90, but I pull it to 75 so I can see more inside the cockpit. It looks cool. The only problem is if you pull this all the way back, you actually lose zoom. And I tested it by in the firing range. You go stand in a certain spot and then pop out and move this to all the way down so you can see really good in the cockpit. But then when you zoom in, you can see your cursor doesn't fill up as much, so you actually lose zoom by doing this. So if you want to gain zoom, you put it all the way to the right. And like I said, you could go and test it in the firing range, as you can see how your reticle is bigger or smaller by placing it on a mech. Let's see. Throttle decay, yeah, I like that. So I stop pushing, it stops. Torso. Aim, yeah. Most people probably don't know this, but aim assist is on by default. So if you're wondering why you see your crosshair jump a little bit sometimes, or you're getting headshots and stuff because you're aiming at the head and then it pops it, it's because this aim assist is on. If you want to do it without aim assist, you just, like here, low, high, medium. I think it's on high normally. So I found it one time by accident when I see my cursor was jumping, so I came in here and turned everything off. Camera shake, I don't like that. Friendly fire off. Okay, this is the one thing I changed when Ghost Bear came out because I am so sick of these idiots, teammates, NPCs, walking in front of you right when you're zoomed in. You don't see them and you shoot them in the back. So, yeah, it might be cheesy, but I turn it off because they're idiots. They always walk in front of you. So, okay, it looks like nothing changed. It's all same. All right, let's get this started then. I wish they'd do Clan Wolf. That's my clan. I love.
Fellow Khans, it has been a week since this body appointed me to serve as your new Khan. In that time, I have reviewed Liu Shower's successes and failures before his untimely death, and have formulated a plan on how we may better ourselves for the fight ahead. Considering the setbacks encountered on Twycross and Womcott, I have decided it is time to activate Revival's reserve clans to provide relief and reinforcements. Clan Steel Viper will be assigned to the Jade Falcon Corridor. Clan Nova Cat to the Smoke Jaguar Corridor.
Pause.
He is more clever than we thought.
The other Crusader Khans were fools to think that appointing Kerensky to the Ilkhan ship would muzzle the wolves.
Setting rival clans against one another was a clever play.
At least our clan was spared a similar fate.
Only because of our dismal performance in the early waves of the invasion. I should have pushed to deal with Khan Burgen faster. If we had ended his incompetent rule sooner, we might have won the Razzlehag bid or avoided what happened on Last Frontier.
We are now the Khans of the Ghost Bears, Aletha. Our warriors look to us to turn the page and focus on righting this ship. No use dwelling on the past.
Spoken like someone who already has a plan. What are you thinking, Khan Jorgensen?
Khan Burgen grossly underestimated our logistical needs to invade the Inner Sphere. And now the Ghost Bear trails behind all the other invading clans. I do not plan on making that same mistake. Play.
This invasion has tested all of our clan's logistics chains. Some, in the merchant caste, have used Liu Shower's previous policies as cover to price gouge clans participating in the invasion. Additionally, after careful thought, I will rescind Liu Shower's moratorium on intra-clan bachals and trials.
Pause. This. Kerensky may have done this to guarantee that the wolves will move ahead in the race towards Terra, but this may also be our chance at making up for lost time.
How?
We've done what we can to replenish our tomb and through our homeworld reserves. But the Ilkhan reinstating our ability to challenge other clans. This is an opportunity, not just to gain additional material, but also new Omnimech designs developed by the other clans.
We only have a month before our invasion resumes. What can we do in that time?
Sakan Kabrinsky, what would you say to your Silver Root Keship going on the hunt?
time to waste. The Jade Falcons and the Smoke Jaguars have newly developed Omnimech designs, and we intend to take them. The second Falcon Jaegers will be the first to feel our wrath.
Jaegers have only fought militia and civilian police. Time to give them a real fight.
Always good to knock those self-righteous Falcons down a peg.
They will likely try to pick us apart, bit by bit.
Which is why we will not let them. Sakan Kabrinsky wants us to run the Silver Root straight down their throats before they know what hit them. Now, get to your mechs. Prepare for combat.
For the Silver Root!
For the Silver Root!
For the Silver Root!
Dismissed. And you. Most warriors serve entire careers dreaming of the chance to one day join us, the Sakan's honor guard. Sakan Kabrinsky may have personally ransomed you straight out of Sipco training, but here, your inexperience makes you a liability. To yourself and to my star.
I only wish to serve the Sakan with honor.
Then be prepared to keep up. I have zero tolerance for dead weight.
Av. Star Captain.
Star Captain, approach vector to drop zone and the Erie is clear. Prepare to deploy.
Bravo, Star. It is time to dial in. I do not need to remind you of your duty. We are Sakan Kabrinsky's honor guard. I have been entrusted with this unit in Star Colonel Besla's stead. Our performance must reflect our standing during this trial. We have a glorious opportunity before us to seize considerable assets in the name of our clan.
May the great Ghost Bear forsake us if we fail. The Falcons have scored hollow victories against paper warriors during this invasion. That ends now.
May the birds offer us a chance to sway our fortunes and help us atone for the losses we suffered on Last Frontier.
Are you ready, Cub? Clan warriors await you down there. There will be no Sibco cadets to be found across the battlefield.
I have paid my dues training. No guts, no glory.
Just focus on not getting killed first, then worry about the glory.
In range of the target drop zone, now is the time. Opening mech bay doors.
Ghost Bears, detach on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark!
All right.
Commands.
First thing, changing mechs.
Phase of the trial. Hit all Falcon units on your attack routes before.
So when I did this on Trueboard, it was a mother. I did it and failed the first time, and the second time, I actually switched to the Nova because I like the lasers, and that's how I got it done. Was the second try, but I used the Nova. I kept my guys back. I made sure I was standing in water most of the time. So yeah, it was really. This one shouldn't be bad because it's the normal. But I do have to set up my weapons.
Activate the bulk of their forces at the main base. Once you do, find cover, and we will regroup for Phase 2. F.
Copy that. Star Captain, I am assigning Point Commander Zarna and her elementals to your star. They are at your disposal. Use your command interface to issue them a direct order. They will gladly crush a Falcon, or any other opponent that is foolish to stand in your way.
Gratefully accepted, Star Commander Rook.
Be advised, elementals are trained to close range and will go straight for your cockpit. They will latch on and rip you apart, so be alert.
We will keep following the river until we spot any Jaegers. Tara, monitor sensors for any snipers at high ground. Got it. Rick, call out any flankers.
Roger that. What is my role?
To not get in our way.
So you can see the cockpit a little bit. That's why I do that.
Scan mode disengaged.
Wait! Movement up ahead!
Falcon Scouts, open fire!
Incoming missile.
Sneaky birds!
Nap time is over, Cub.
There are elementals on the battlefield too.
I have already had a couple gun for my cockpit.
Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Weapons online. New target.
Component blown up! My right arm is destroyed!
Destroyed. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Heat critical.
That all of them?
Destroyed.
For now.
How do they show up unannounced?
Sensors are either down.
Or being jammed. All commands, this is Bravo. The birds are hitting us with sneak attacks. I think they are jamming our sensors.
We are experiencing the same interference, Bravo. It appears Pride set jammers on the ground. They were not in place during our initial scout of the trial grounds. Shift to secondary objective and disable those jammers, or our entire strategy will be cratered. The Eye in the Sky will send you an updated map on the jammer's location.
Afsicon, just got it. Headed there now.
Star Commander Rook, sit rep.
Keeping the elementals entertained.
Keep it that way.
They are poor imitations of true elemental warriors. They will not last much longer.
Still, I prefer when they are exclusively on our side.
Glad to hear you appreciate the skills we bring to the table, Star Captain.
Jaegers and Pride are Desger warriors.
These are not the Jade Falcons of old. They will drop Zellbriggen if it means victory.
New target. Scan
Especially
mode
to not give up the night gear mechs to us. Any sign of them on the battlefield?
Target destroyed.
I have not ID'd any yet. Hopefully they do not keep us waiting much longer. I want to see them in action.
They must be waiting for the perfect moment to deploy them against us.
Target destroyed. destroyed. Incoming missile.
Red down! Red down!
Scan mode engaged.
We are in range of the first jammer.
Scan mode.
Looks well guarded.
Not for long.
Jump jet fuel low. New target. Heat critical. Heat critical. Target destroyed. New target.
As ordered, Star Captain. On your coordinates.
Target
Got it! That
destroyed.
mech signature is dead!
New target. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. New target. Jump jet fuel empty. Heat critical.
Huh, that paltry guard is history.
Critical. New target.
That is one down.
Destroyed. Scan
They will keep playing
engaged.
hide and seek until we knock out the others.
Bravo, you heard the Star Captain. Let us push on. That was your first taste of combat, kid. Your legs ready to buckle?
I studied the codices of the Falcon warriors we are facing. They do not scare me.
Because you have not been in a real fight yet.
Scan mode disengaged.
Or survived a clawing ritual.
I have survived clawing rituals.
In a simulator, if you make it through this, take a good look at my scars.
Scan mode engaged.
They show the price you pay to survive the real thing.
Bravo, our sensors are still quiet. You need to disable those jammers.
We are moving as fast as we can, Sakan.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup.
Yeah, I seen a red triangle or some shit in the back there. That's what I was looking for. It looked like there was a turret, so, but then I couldn't find it. So I'm wondering if one of my guys shot it. Yeah, water for this mech helps a shitload. As you can tell if you're in water by that little snowflake down by the thermostat on the right side. There's lots of spots that you think you're water. I mean really deep water too, but it doesn't count as water. Why, I don't know. Maybe they forgot to do it.
Scan mode disengaged.
The last time when I did on Trueborn, I made my guy stay here and I pulled it to him. This way they didn't get jumped by all the stuff at once.
Star Captain.
Target destroyed.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
That machine is wrecked!
Target destroyed. Weapons online. Target.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Heat critical. Target destroyed. New target.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
Heat critical.
Falcons are off our backs.
Star Captain, have eyes on repair bays.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Scan mode engaged. Scan salvage marked for pickup. Scanning complete. Scan mode.
Second jammer is down.
New target.
We need all three. We need to keep moving.
Scan mode engaged.
Aft, Star Captain.
Don't have right arm, it looks like.
Scan mode disengaged.
Yeah, I got a couple coming up the hill probably, so I'll heal after that. On Trueborn, what I did was I came back here in the water, put everybody here, and then I had them pull up this hill here. Seemed like it worked pretty good.
Order received. We're advancing on marked coordinates.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Okay, here they come.
Target. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
I just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to pop. I was going to have everybody move quick. Should be two of them, but... maybe they killed him when I was too busy looking at the dead mech. I'll come down here and see if there's any more. If not, I'll go up, repair, and then we can keep pushing forward.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
See? I can keep up just fine.
You are green and ignorant. No concept of who you are fighting with.
Lilith Hall, Samuel Zung, Tara Silva, Rick Becker. I studied your codices front and back.
Af, you can read, Cub. Remains to be seen if you can truly fight.
He has another chance to prove it. More Falcons incoming. They have pent-up anger.
Years of being bullied by the Jaguars. Taking it out on us.
Destroyed. Heat critical. New target. Incoming missile. Heat critical. Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. Weapons online.
All right, our path to the third jammer is clear. On me.
It is better the Jaegers keep the night gear out of this fight. Be a waste to destroy so many before this is over.
The Jade Falcon spared no expense in manufacturing them. They are in no hurry to send them to the scrap heap.
You were all Sipco cadets once. Before you earned blood names, you all resent that I scored high in training and the Sakan took notice.
You were rotated in because of a
Systems
casualty.
offline.
Nothing more. You recited
Field
our blood
defense
names.
complete.
We cannot do the same for you.
It will be done.
Right behind you, Star Captain.
New target.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Target.
A kill worthy of the
destroyed.
remembrance.
New target.
Aft. Maneuvering for a shot.
Target destroyed.
Roger that. Positioning for a clean shot.
New target. Target destroyed.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
Target confirmed
destroyed.
down.
Right behind you, Star Captain.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Why are they so slow? Oh, they're heavier. Okay. Just gotta wait up for 'em.
Heads up, heads up! engaged, Star Captain.
Target destroyed.
Aft, target sighted. Moving to fire, Star Captain.
Critical. Target
Nice shot.
destroyed.
Target is neutralized.
Incoming missile. Weapons online. Target destroyed. Target. Weapons online. Target
Claw through that
destroyed.
target.
Advancing.
I see some turrets up here, so I'm going to try to pop them.
New target. Target destroyed. Target
Tag them!
destroyed.
Another target down, Star Captain.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Ah, more Falcons swarming us.
We should sit back and let the Cub handle it. Show us what a Reichstar he truly is.
No! We will not dishonor Command Bravo and Sir Colonel Bessla like that.
He will sink or swim.
Target.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Critical hit. Target mech is down.
Destroyed. Weapons online.
Aft. Maneuvering for a shot.
Weapons online.
You knocked out that neck!
Destroyed. Weapons online. New target.
Sensors are back online. Blinders are gone. All commands. Status. The jammers are disabled, Alpha.
My points continue to engage their elementals. We will keep them off your backs. Earth. These Falcon elemental warriors would be washouts sent to the labor caste if they were in Clan Ghostbear.
Target
All
destroyed.
commands.
The eye in the sky says the force at the main base is not activated yet. Ramp up and hit their flanks. Time to execute the game plan.
Scan mode engaged.
F.
All targets down!
Star Captain, have eyes on repair bays.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Scanning complete.
Alright, let's see. You get repaired, you get repaired. Okay.
Order received.
Sorry, Tara, but you're not worth it. You're missing an arm, and yeah, you're a fireman.
Scan mode disengaged. Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Following you.
Guess he wants a ride.
Scan mode engaged.
The birds will not stream out into the open. They will be handing us the victory.
They have made a lot of blunders during the invasion. Let us hope they blunder again.
Scan mode disengaged. New target.
Maneuvering for a shot.
More Falcons up ahead. Tear them up.
Heat critical. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Weapons online. New target.
Mech destroyed.
Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Order received. We are heading to the marked zone.
Target.
So much waste.
Heat
Their losses are mounting.
Just as long as we keep ours to a minimum.
All units, the main force located at the Falcon base is activated. If you have any hostiles in range, slice through them and get to cover. We need to regroup before the next phase of the trial.
Tracking Falcons at high vantage.
Now this is the type of battle I expected.
Shavag, there's so many of them.
Clip their damn wings, cub. Show us you're not dead weight.
This is what real combat looks like.
Heat critical. Target
Enemy mech down.
target.
Elemental has latched onto my cockpit.
Destroyed.
We have cleared the field of immediate threat, Sakan.
Destroyed.
They cannot afford to keep their heavy hitters on the bench for long. Not if they want a shot at winning this fight.
Destroyed.
Af, I have a feeling we will be facing off against them soon.
We have held them off long enough. We want the Falcons to believe they are wearing us out.
Scan mode disengaged.
Try and find concealment so you cannot be tracked.
Af, there is good rock cover nearby.
Star Commander Rook, that means you too.
But we have not
Scan
gotten our
mode
fill yet.
disengaged.
There are still plenty of Falcons to smash before this trial is over. But we need a breather before we end this thing.
If the Jaegers provided stiffer competition, perhaps it would not feel so easy. Fighting their elementals felt anything but easy.
Okay then. Yeah, Firemouth. These are all stock mechs. Got ripped up. So let's see what the next tonnage is. 235. Well, I do like Novas, so I'll probably end up getting another one of those. Let's see what we have first. So we're starting out low level mechs, light wise. So the ER lasers, the small ones, are actually good. And then once you get up higher, like above 50, I change to medium pulses. But right now, these are good because low level mechs can't carry as much. So the first thing, yeah, you can only do like one or two mostly in this campaign. So I usually go for the damage first and then the range because, they're short ranged. And then over here, I like to go for the heat. Nothing else really matters except for the heat because you already got not this stuff, but you already got the armor reduction all done. And that's more important than the structure. I mean, if it's getting through your armor to a point where you're going to be worrying about this, it's going bad. I hardly ever, even in my true bore runs, I've hardly ever bought structure damage reduction. I always just did the armor. Okay. Well, I can't get the heat yet. Let's see what's missing. Components. First thing I usually go is for evasion, but this is already up at 4, so I just like to have this max once you're getting down to towards the end of the game. But I usually max this first. And seeing she doesn't have as much stuff I would probably use, I'll just probably save her points and she'll be the first one to get it. I'm going to save that one for the dire wolf. Now this one here, this is what I'm going for. But I don't have enough yet. Energy range. Same thing with her, energy range. And then probably heat management. Oh, he's really low on evasion. Since he doesn't have heat or energy range, I'll probably just save this because he needs one more point to even get caught up to the others. Probably put it in heat management. Same thing, save it for the dire wolf. Okay, so I'm over our tonnage. Okay. For some reason, it looks like we're missing one. Oh. Guess not. Must be that one. Not enough. Okay. Okay, so this got 4 double heat sinks. Okay, so we got 71 in the side torso, 79 center, and the arms got the least. Got 1 ton left. Let's and we can't put nothing in the legs. That's locked. So let's go ahead and put a half a ton in each arm. Ooh, wait. Better yet. Let's help the lasers since I haven't got the upgrades yet by putting a targeting computer in. That'll give it 4% more energy range. Until we get those ER smalls upgraded. Okay, the Novas are done. Wow, sometimes I lose these things. May put anti-missile system if I got enough weight left. Oh shit, no. Okay, so let's look here. Sucks we can't put anything in the set of torso is going to be weak. Okay. So we have the anti-missile. We took out the targeting computer. Got one, two, two. Would like to have another one, but it's either a heat sink or a targeting computer. There we go. I had to put something in that hole, so. Once I get these set up, then I don't have to worry about it. I can go faster, but. Okay, so we're looking for lasers. I got two in the arm, two in the same arm, two in that same arm. Okay. So I'm looking for something that'll give me more lasers in the right arm or in the side torsos. There we go. That one would be nice. 500 if I got enough. Of course not. We got one short. Once I get one more, then now I can swap it over. Well, when I have no weapon to choose from, then I look at the armor values and see if there's one bit higher. I think that 41 is because it has a half a ton of armor in there, so we'll just leave what's in there. Alright. So it's got 1 ER large laser and 2 ER mediums, anti-missile, and ECM. Until I can get some more laser points open. I didn't do that thing. Okay. We're only going to use this until we can get rid of it and put something else in. I don't care for these mechs too much. Hunchback 2Cs? No. Alright, so we got extra time. Hey, sorry I didn't see you over there. I turned the overlay down a little bit, but I didn't think it was gonna change the actual typing, so that's why I didn't notice you right away. Let me go and adjust that right now because that's bad if I can't see if somebody's talking to me. That's better. I can see it. Oh, you missed the first one. That's the one where you can't pick your mech and anything. You gotta use the stock mechs. I was in the Nova. I think I spent 90% of my time in the rivers and shit to keep cool. That's how I did it on Trueborn. Was staying in the rivers and stuff. I don't know if you were there when I said it, but I actually finished it. I was up to like 5 a.m. in the morning, and I finally finished it. So I got my perfect game back now. I finished it on Trueborn. Yeah. It was like I'm almost there, and the wife says, "I'll just go and finish it." That she was doing something too, so I'm always been a late night person anyway because when I used to work for Ford, and when I worked, it was night shifts. So I mean, I didn't get home from work until 2 a.m. So, and I just always kept that schedule. Okay, so no, it's not. Especially when you actually get used to it and stuff. I mean, I used to get up around about 10 or 11 in the morning. So that's kind of what I'm on now. I don't usually go to bed until 3 a.m. my time, and then I usually get up around, like I said, 10 or 11 in the mornings. So that's why you'll always see me on late. Okay, I think we're ready. I think the barracks is done. Yeah, I did these guys, so got the mechs done. Make sure research is going. That's the one thing in this game, you can't get much research going. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Glad I thought of that. I need to buy upgrade salvage. There we go. That should help on the next one. These two you don't really need in the DLC because you can't get enough stuff going anyway.
Phase 1 of this trial was a success. Star Colonel Pride took the bait and has played right into our hands. She has activated the bulk of her force at their main base. Once the trial resumes, we will engage them. Our objective is simple. Hammer their forces until they accept Hygira or run out of assets.
They could fall back beyond their fort and try to draw things out.
If they do, they will hit a wall. Star Commander Rook and his points will array behind it and stop their retreat cold.
We will not let one Falcon slip past us.
Meanwhile, Star Captain Lilith, we will work together to battle through the forces defending the base and then assault it. If we inflict enough damage to the base, the Jade Falcon's resolve will vanish.
Then, game over.
And we collect our prize.
Thank Kerensky, Jade Falcon leadership brought the Night Gear back with them from the homeworlds. We have yet to meet the mech on the battlefield, but no doubt they will unleash it on us once Phase 2 begins. Once we secure them, these heavies will be useful hardware in the fights to come. The Jaegers are unworthy of these machines. We will know how to maintain them better. I cannot wait to add them to the fold for Clan Ghost Bear.
All right. I believe we've allowed the Falcons enough rest. Ready your units for Phase 2 of this trial.
Yeah, I'm doing this so I could, I'll put it on my YouTube and then I'll have it. I won't have to worry about losing it because it's on Twitch in 2 months.
We must barge through and hit their base and cause enough structural damage that they wave the white flag to save some honor. Or they will wish Leo Showers never gifted them this place.
Scan mode disengaged.
Maneuvering for a shot.
Target.
Target is finished, Star Captain.
Another down.
Destroyed. New target.
All units, watch those artillery impacts. Evade.
They're hitting every inch.
Still feel like a training exercise?
We need to take them out.
Will the Falcons submit to salvage their honor?
Not without our help. We are about to run into all the fight they have left. Check your weapons.
Advancing on target path, Star Captain.
Crap. Trying to jump jet, I hit the wrong key.
Falcons in every direction.
Firing! I love blasting the arrogance right out of them.
More coming in hot.
Determined to fight to the last.
Destroyed.
Just more birds for slaughter. Maneuvering for a shot. Mech destroyed.
Target.
Reduced it to ash.
Target destroyed. Destroyed.
They are pulling out all the stops. Foolish. Even if they won, the Jaguar
They have a threshold. Once they reach it, they will tap out. Until then, we keep littering the mountain with them.
Ghost Bears, this is Alpha. We're inching closer to the base.
Oh, yeah, I know what I need. I think I forgot to set my weapons up. Oh, they're still set up. Cool.
Copy that. If they try and run, they will hit a steel wall.
Yeah, I know.
Combat fatigue is not hitting you yet.
I don't know what gets them off, so I just fire my weapons and then I use melee.
I've not even broken a sweat.
Target destroyed. Target. Destroyed.
Targets will not be standing for long.
Target
Moving to fire.
destroyed. New target.
Oh shit, didn't see that. Too busy looking at the cannons and seeing if there's more mechs.
Target destroyed. New target
Guns are neutralized!
destroyed.
Same with their machines.
Engaged.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Our route to the base is clear. Moving there now.
Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged.
If Pride dueled Aletha, it would have ended there.
Scan mode
Instead,
engaged.
she has dragged us out.
And their numbers are taking a serious hit.
Scan mode disengaged.
Explaining the sorry state of the Jaegers will be her next battle.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Yeah, I remember that too. Wasn't it that they had a PPC and took that one guy's fire moth leg off? I remember it was like, some bitch took my leg off.
New target.
I don't know if you'd even be able to reach him with these ER smalls.
New target
As ordered, Star Captain.
destroyed.
But that works when I command my guys to shoot at it and the guy with the ER large hits it.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
More ground forces.
New
This has dragged on long enough. Let us bring them down.
I have faced tougher fights on Bear Claw. This is a glorified training exercise.
incoming missile.
Until you take a blast to the chest. Focus. Eyes up.
Target.
I think that rock face was blocking it. Their invisible rock face.
Enemy mech down!
Target destroyed. New target.
We just reached firing range. Time to force Martha Pride out of her nest.
It will not take long. Unless she's intent on bleeding her entire force into the ground.
This will be a great first victory on my codex.
Did we miss the transmission where the Falcons surrendered?
First battle, and the Cub thinks he should be awarded the Shield of Zung.
Did Sean receive that after Last Frontier?
Watch it, Cub.
I read what he did. He sacrificed himself so you all could escape.
F. But they do not teach you about real sacrifice on Bearclaw. You only learn that in real combat. We shall see if you live long enough for it to sink in. The Falcon base is dead ahead. Tighten up. They are dug in.
ID tags show Night Gear Mechs are on the field. They will not be for long.
New target.
Time to see what these heavies are capable of.
This could be their last stand. They are bending. Time to break them.
Target.
All attack units, hit the base.
One second. Oh yeah. That last thing said, the last part of the thing is right there where it says order all, so I couldn't see exactly what you were saying. I should move that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I absolutely love the Nova. I probably love the Roy. Yeah, wow. Come on now. Stormcrow. But the problem with it is you can't put any armor in the center torso because that could hold 13 ER smalls also. But you can't put anything in the in the center torso, so it only has 50 armor there.
Scratched another target.
Get away from me! Ooh, no forward.
Brought that mech down.
New target. Target destroyed.
Tag them.
Target.
Keep hitting it. Close the walls on them.
Scan mode engaged.
Isn't there a turret control in here?
Wiped out the target.
I think there is.
Target destroyed.
I mean, I never liked the gargoyle until I actually played this and found out the thing holds 13 ER smalls, and I'm like, holy shit, that's a nice mech. It's actually better than a Timberwolf if you're trying to put ER smalls on it.
We will make sure they stay where they are.
Thank you, Star Commander.
Overridden. Scanning complete.
Because the most I could get on the Timberwolf is 8.
Salvage. Marked for pickup. Scanning complete.
Yeah, the Executioner, I don't think you put anything in the center torso. Oh wait, we got somebody here. Hurt more. What is it? Rick?
Understood.
Okay, I can use this.
Scan mode disengaged. Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Well, I made a Timberwolf up. I think it ended up being Eat. It was either 7 or 8 ER smalls, and then I put a SRM6 Artemis on it.
Wish to signal
That's the one you watched me that one time when then Liam died, and at the end I almost got cored.
I will treat you like them. We have fought within the bounds of honor. I have witnessed the bounds of your honor. Now you shall witness mine.
Yeah, but it holds a shit more armor. I think on mine, because I had so much weight, I ended up having like 160 armor in spots, so I had nothing else I could put on.
They pack a punch.
Destroyed.
Concede, Star Colonel. Salvage some of your warriors and your honor. You underestimate our capabilities, Ghost Bear. And you are overestimating your odds.
Target.
Hostile obliterated.
Target destroyed.
Yo, get out of my face! Yeah, see, I couldn't move. He was pushing against me, and I couldn't move. And then Elemental shouldn't do that.
In the name of Clan Jade Falcon, I accept the offer of Hajira. Well bargained and done, Star Colonel Pride.
Salvage. Marked for pickup.
Well bargained and done. All units, our foes acknowledge our victory in this trial. Stand down. All that is left is for us to collect our prize.
Scan mode disengaged.
I don't know. See, the thing with the... If you're talking about the 8 ER Small Viper, does I have that? You can't put any heat sinks on it, and that sumbitch is hot. Especially if you end up wanting to shoot them all at once. Yeah, I just put all medium pulse in Huntsman. That's the way I would work that one. That does a lot more damage now since they buffed pulses.
Where did Aletha find this kid? I understand the Khan wanting to keep top talent distributed across the frontline galaxies. But a freshly blooded Sibco graduate? In the Keshik? We had to earn our blood names and take down a ghost bear to join the Silver Root. A child is nothing.
You probably melt down after you pull the trigger.
We have our former Khan's incompetence to thank for that. Alpha Galaxy cannot afford to lose any more experienced warriors. Aletha and Bjorn have a monumental task ahead of them, trying to get the Ghost Bear back on track. The kid's appointment is Aletha showing the rest of the clan that even a Khan must make sacrifices if we are to right this ship and catch up to our rival clans.
Not bad.
Could be worse. The Cub held his own against the Falcons well enough. Now we see how he does against the Jaguars.
Well, at least this fight will test his patience. The Jaguars have a way of bending the rules in their favor.
Our fearless leaders in the Crusader cause.
Not so much anymore. Leo Showers may have united the clans and led us out of exile, but he is gone now.
And the new Il Khan stacks the deck in favor of the wolves.
Adapt or die.
All Ulrich Karinsky has done is remove the guardrails put in place by Showers. Now the gloves are off, and it's every invading clan for themselves. The Ghost Bears may have stumbled out of the gate, but no one will remember that once Operation Revival is done. And we take our rightful place as the strongest clan in the Inner Sphere.
I really like that elemental dude. He's pretty cool. They did a really good job with these cutscenes on this one. Now it's time for him to make a wolf one. I like that one mission you're on. It's like, I can't save your ass if you get into trouble. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what we got. Yeah, I figured that. See, even with the max salvage, you only get like the one thing. Unless I can get the heat. That would be nice if I can get the heat. Yeah, I can get the heat. Cool. But that's it, too. Well, they only got the, what, 2 other clans for the invading ones, and then the other ones are just basically backwater clans that they never did anything computer game wise before. So, but I wouldn't care if they did like the other ones that got tasked with helping Smoke Jaguar and Jade Chicken. But I want the wolf one first. That's my clan. For one time on my birthday, my wife made me a birthday cake, and she used to work at bakeries and stuff, so she was pretty good at decorating. And surprised the shit out of me. She had the clan wolf symbol on top of the cake. I still got a picture of that. It was sweet. I do like my Hellbringers too. They can hold 9 of them, and then the ECM makes shit hard for to hit them. I did that one mission on the Smoke Jaguars with them, like way under tonnage, and I don't think they took under 80% damage. It was nice. All right, let's see what my drop weight is. Oh yeah. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't get a better gift that time. I love that. It's not too bad. My Hellbringers have like 100-ish armor in all the spots. I'll be right back. My wife just came in to talk, so hold on. Okay, we're back. Yeah, free kill. Come on. Uh, go to my Steam page and look at my where I think my favorite game, and it'll have screenshots there. Look through there, you'll see my Hellbringer, how much armor is on it. Alright, so science is done. Let's see what the drop weight is. $265. Bear quick. Okay, we're trying to get the evasion, so that's going to be a bit. Except for him, energy range. We're working on that one. And we're working energy range for her, but she don't have enough. And we're doing invasion because he's behind on everybody. And heat management. So we can add 35 more tons. That's quite a bit. Definitely get rid of this trash can. Get rid of that. Not that it's bad, it's just get something in there heavier. Let's see what they have in the market. The Summoner is another one you can't get many lasers on. I think you get like, I think my build for that was like, I don't know, five of the smalls, and then a Gauss rifle. That's weird. So they've got two Hellbringers. One I can buy for just money. The other one is for the blue. Why would I waste the blue on it? I love the look of the mech and stuff, but yeah, you don't have that many options with it. Or at least the options I want to do with it. Okay, so 3 and 2. And nothing. I definitely don't have 750. I don't know. I have one in my screenshots too, but I'd have to tab out and look how many it is. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, my Mad Dog has 8 ER smalls. That's what I was just looking at. Yeah, the pulses are better, but I don't know. Did you have much armor on that thing? Or did you have small pulse lasers or medium? Oh, small pulses, yeah. Let's see, they weigh what, a ton? Yeah. So 330, 346 because I got a couple points into the energy range. It's not, what's the max range is 472. Yeah, I've figured that. I've tried them out before. It's just the range is. Gotta go up and kiss somebody. I don't know. Let's see how much we can get on here with these. Seeing I don't have all the spots yet because I can't unlock them, this might be fine. So we got what, 5 medium pulses on. What do we got left? Let me put the armor on first. I really hate how they have it where you put armor on almost 2 different things that are the same in the armors 67 and 59. Okay, so I got what, 13 tons left? Of course, I'm going to need some heat sinks, right? How many you got? Anything? Yeah. If I go with the non-Artemis, they're lighter. Usually 2 tons for each missile is enough for me. Then you could always find a box on the way. So 56. Definitely gonna need some heat sinks. So 2 SRM6s and 5 medium pulses. Well, we'll see how we go. We got decent armor on it. I'm just hoping it doesn't overheat too much. As you had small, I have mediums on it for pulses. Okay, so what was the tonnage again? $265. So 55, which I don't have a 55, so I wonder if there's another Nova. I usually take like a whole star Novas, but I don't think you can buy them. That's the only thing in the Legacy, the Ghost Bear. You don't have the mechs always there that you want. Yeah, no. I could get the Storm Crew, but that would take up some of my blue, and like I said, while I'm doing it's probably fine, but yeah, but like you said, you were using the small pulses, right? They don't have the heat. Medium pulses do have some heat. I guess we'll go with the oh shit. Did I screw up and buy that many Mad Dogs, or did I have that many? Duh. I remember having that many Mad Dogs. That's weird. Okay. Well, when I have enough tonnage, I'll just stick them in. Holy shit, I didn't even notice it. Too busy talking. Okay. Well, I guess this one will just stick stick with this abomination. I've read on the forums, I haven't tested it yet, but I read on the forums, they said something about the LBX are supposed to be like really buffed. They did them. So I have to go out and try them in the shooting range, but yeah, that's what they were saying. I'll have to check them.
You requested my presence, Sakan.
AF. Moments ago, a comms tech transmitted a message to the command ship of Star Colonel Emily Wimmer of the 362nd Attack Cluster. It appears the Jaguar command ship is attempting to establish a communications channel with us. I am Sakan Aletha Kabrinsky of Clan Ghostbear. I command the Silver Root Keshik of Alpha Galaxy. We intend to claim a mech asset currently in your possession. I challenge you, Star Colonel Wimmer, to a trial of possession for the Ebon Jaguar Omni-Mech. Tell me what forces you plan to defend this mech with, and where the trial is to take place.
Sakan Kabrinsky. This is Star Colonel Wimmer of the 362nd Attack Cluster. Our mech assets were developed with the type of innovation and ingenuity that Clan Ghostbear could never match. I will bid an entire trinary to ensure the weak paws of the bears are denied our advanced R&D. Furthermore, I name 20% ownership in the Takasha Mecha Works factory as our prize when we prevail in this trial.
And which region of Huntress will serve as the venue?
Huntress will not host this battle. I name the Hall of your grisly warship as the venue for this trial of possession.
Our ship is an invalid setting for this trial.
Your assessment is invalid, Ghostbear. Everything that resides in Huntress, aside from the Jade Falcon Reservation, belongs to Clan Smoke Jaguar. That includes your Grizzly currently occupying Huntress space. But if you insist on arguing this point, I will gladly have my larger fleet of warships resolve this issue.
Neg, Star Colonel. I agree to your terms.
Well bargained and done, Sakan Kabrinsky.
Well bargained and done, Star Colonel.
You have a day to prepare your ship for our arrival.
Desgret Jaguars!
I have read data files on Star Colonel Wimmer. Her reputation of reading situations and leveraging them to her advantage is well-founded.
Fighting on the Grizzly poses significant risks.
Their Omni-Fighters will try to pick us off before their machines have to lift a finger.
And when they board, they will try to overrun every section of the ship.
I have done my research.